Hi guys, welcome to Roland UK. My name's Alex and today we're going to be looking at the Micro Cube Bass RX. So this is a fantastic new battery operated amp. It's one in the range from Roland. It's got a rhythm guide, 7 Cosm amp models. Also on the back, auxiliary inputs, foot switchable, a record out, which also is a headphone socket also. Comes with a trendy strap. So let's plug it in and see what it sounds like. Okay, today I'm going to be using this bass guitar plugged directly into the Micro Cube Bass RX, and we're going to be using the Neumann microphone to get the sound for you, so you really get to hear the sound of the amp in the room. So our first example is on a basic super flat setting on the Cosm amp with some reverb. So let's see what that sounds like. So let's have a listen to the octaver sound. Now I'll be using the Bass 360 sound with a little bit of reverb and some chorus. Let's check out the T-wah sound. Let's have a bit more of that. This is the Concert 810 sound with some reverb. Now we get to the most exciting part of the Micro Cube Bass RX, which is the rhythm guide, which is what the R actually stands for. Now we have a metronome, lots of drum patterns like blues, Latin, funk, dance, and many more, and lots of variations of all of them. And in fact, at this point, I'd just like to mention that it's a fantastic practicing tool, and I always say to students all the time, you have to practice with a metronome always, because it builds your inner clock. And so you're really ready to go out and play with the guys in the band, whether it's rehearsing or in a gigging situation. So from the bedroom, practice with the metronome or the rhythm guide, and it will really do you in good stead for the future. So don't forget that, guys. For this first example, I'm going to use the metronome with just a basic clean sound. Here we go. For this example, I'm going to use a blues setting on the rhythm guide, and I'm going to start the pattern with my foot on the foot switch. We have the FS5U, which is a single pedal, but there's also a double pedal available, which is the FS6, and that allows you to do the tap tempo with the foot as well as the start and stopping, but we'll get onto that in a moment. So for this example, this is the blues. For this next example, we're going to use the country setting on the rhythm guide. Let's have a listen to that. As I mentioned earlier, we have the tap tempo and the start-stop button, which can be controlled via the foot switch. However, for this example, I'll show you how to do it on the actual amp itself. We're going to use the dance setting, and I'm also going to show you that there are 3 variations for each patch. So let's have a listen to that. Well, that about wraps up the Micro Cube Bass RX overview for today. Let me just remind you some of the features. As we mentioned earlier, we have 7 amp models. We have a rhythm guide for practicing. There's actually 2 amps in there, 2.5 watt amps, which gives you 5 watts in total. 4 specially designed speakers, 4-inch speakers, which also means it's true stereo. So if you do plug in your MP3 players, laptops or what have you, you'll get a true stereo sound. So that's it really from me, and I'll leave you with that same example again. Here we go.